Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back with another trailer reaction on the channel today, and that is the official teaser for Season 4 of Ted Lasso. This is a season of television that I legit did not think we would ever get, because from what I understood initially, it was meant to be a 3-season television show, and they did their 3 seasons and they ended it, and I thought they ended it super great. And then however many months later, they're like season 4, and it's like, what? Like, what do you mean? And I think he's moving home to the United States. It's almost like a whole new show. Like, it's almost not even the same show, not even the same like premise even. If you're unaware, I reacted to season 3 of Ted Lasso on the channel. I had already watched seasons 1 and 2 of the show before I made my channel, so, you know, season 3 is the only one that I put on the channel. But I loved it. I adore Ted Lasso as a show. It is one of my favorite shows of all time. I spent a lot of the final season crying. Like, I got pretty emotional at the end. It was just a beautifully, beautifully done show, and I really didn't think we needed more. But now season 4 is coming, and I'm really curious to see what the vibe is going to be, because I know there's several cast members that are not going to be back from the original show. It's not in the UK, it's back home in the US. Like, there's just a lot of elements of the show that are going to be very different, which almost makes it feel like a completely different show in general. But yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited. So before we jump into the trailer, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to season 4 of Ted Lasso, because I plan on doing so. And then if you want to see full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, including this show, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. And then lastly, if you like video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel, also linked in the description down below. Your support over there would mean the world. But other than that, let's check out the official teaser for season 4 of Ted Lasso.
When you can't win,
Mumford and Sons.
losing, and the beggars start choosing the chaos in your head. Calls the cracks to start showing, all knowing, all glowing with the light of
Welcome back, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
What is
Too
it?
bad you're coaching a bunch of girls.
Oh, he's coaching a
No,
girls'
my
team, but it's still in the UK. The pilot. Beard's back. I love that.
FYI, the ETA is ASAP, PP. As soon as possible, pretty please.
August 5th. Wow. Okay, description. In season 4, Ted returns to Richmond, taking on his biggest challenge yet, coaching a 2nd Division women's football team. Throughout the course of the season, Ted and the team learn to leap before they look, taking chances they never thought they would. Okay. Okay, so I was wrong about Ted going back to America. I mean, that's how season 3 ended, was him going back to the US to, like, be with his family and coach his son and stuff. So I wonder what changed in his personal life to bring him back to the UK. Professionally, though, he is coaching a women's team, which is super exciting. I know Jason Sudeikis himself is like a big proponent of women's sports, which is really cool. Like, I think he's an investor in like the Kansas City team. I think Kansas City has a women's soccer team, and I'm pretty sure he's a big investor in that. He is all constantly seen at a lot of like Indiana Fever games. Like, he's a big women's basketball fan. So like, him as an individual outside of the show is like a big proponent of like the advancement of women's sports, and I think that's really cool. So him as a character then coaching a women's team, I think, is a really interesting dynamic, because a lot of the like Tedisms, like mannerisms and figures of speech and therapy that happened in the first 3 seasons, I feel like worked so well because of Ted's experience coaching men. You know, his experience as a college football coach, his experience as someone who is a man and has played on teams with men and all these different things. So it's going to be a really interesting dynamic to see that kind of flipped on its head and him working with a group of individuals that he, you know, maybe doesn't have a ton of experience in, maybe doesn't relate to super well. He's going to be kind of a fish out of water, even more so than he was in the first 3 seasons. That's going to be super fun. It looks like a decent chunk of the original cast is back, at least in terms of the non-team people, right? All the people that are on the men's team are not really going to be back other than Roy Kent, because he's no longer like on the team. He's now a coach, but I'm pretty sure he's the coach of the men's team. We got all of our like main players: Rebecca, Beard, several other people that I saw in the trailer, but I can't think of their names off the top of my head. We also have some people from other shows that I like. So, the girl that plays Lily in Sex Education, she's gonna be in this. I think she's super fun. She looks like she's gonna be one of the coaches. The guy that calls him Wanker is back. Like there's just a lot. Like there's a lot that's gonna be going on, and it looks super fun. I'm so glad to have Ted Lasso back. Ted Lasso is just the vibe of Ted Lasso is just so wholesome, and in a age where things are increasingly not wholesome, I think having Ted Lasso is just so welcoming. Like I don't think anyone is upset that Ted Lasso's coming back. People were bummed. Like people were really bummed when they were like, "Yeah, season 3 is the last season," and then people went through this catharsis of like, you know, if we're gonna end it, what a beautiful way to end it. I'm just so happy to have had it. And then now that we have season 4 coming, everyone's like, you know what? I'm not even upset. um, I love the music choice in the trailer, Mumford and Sons classic. I believe that one is from their latest album. If you haven't listened to it, it's super good. If you're unaware, Marcus Mumford, the lead singer of Mumford and Sons, did the opening song, the title sequence song of the first 3 seasons. Hopefully, they continue it in season 4. But Mumford and Sons played the song on the trailer. It keeps a unique identity to the show. Like it's a throughput of identity from the first 3 seasons to the newest one, which I think helps make this show feel like the same show and not a reboot or a completely different show, if that makes sense, or a spin-off, you know? Because I feel like with the change of dynamic from switching to the men's team to the women's team, losing a lot of your main cast and all that, you run the risk of this show feeling like a spin-off. But weirdly, having that Mumford and Sons song play in the trailer was enough for me to be like, okay, it's the same. Like super stoked. But yeah, I think Ted Lasso's fantastic. I'm super excited to see it. I'm super excited to see what real life commentary they have to say about like women's sports and the cool, crazy advancements they have moving forward with women's sports. And yeah, I'm just super pumped. I think that's all I have to say, though. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Very curious to see how you feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see full uncuts for anything I watch, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. And then lastly, if you like video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel, also linked in the description down below. Other than that, though, I think that's all I got. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.